Jesus closes out his evening with the disciples at Gethsemane. Gethsemane means the olive press. It was a garden of olive trees which would have had an olive press to squeeze out the oil of the ripened olives. It's in this place where Jesus will experiencing the squeezing presence of the vice. It's interesting that at this moment Jesus would prefer to pass on drinking the cup. Remember, Jesus told his disciples that it was necessary for the Son of Man to suffer, and that and if they wanted to follow him, you have to take up your cross and come after me. He asked two of his disciples if they were willing to drink of the cup that he would drink. Yet when the hour finally has come to Jesus, he's not too sure he wants to drink this cup. He'd prefer somehow, if God can ordain it, that this cup might pass from him, for this hour might pass. Jesus is not wearing a mask pretending to be human, as the Gnostics would describe 100 years later. This is Jesus, the authentic Jesus, who truly is God made flesh and human, and the idea of a painful, suffering death is abhorrent to him. If possible, if his heavenly Father could work out something else to accomplish his purpose, that would be his preference. But whatever God chooses will be okay with him. It's something that with Jesus, it's interesting that with Jesus struggling through this painful moment, the disciples he relied upon to give him prayer support, encouragement, couldn't stay awake. Jesus was finding his strength in prayer. The disciples would be unprepared for what they were about to ensue.